Alright guys, how's it going? Welcome to another WWE pay-per-view predictions video. This is of course SummerSlam 2015 and a 4-hour show. So they've been building up to be kind of like a WrestleMania, you know, one of those like big shows, which I think SummerSlam always is, but I don't think they've ever had like a 4-hour SummerSlam. So really looking forward to this, guys. I think there's a few matches in this that they could maybe have done without, or maybe tweaked it a bit, but most of the matches on the card in my opinion are going to be really good. We're really looking forward to them. And yeah guys, let's get on with my non-biased predictions. First match we've got is Dolph Ziggler taking on Rusev. Now I personally thought they were going to like build this up to be like a tag team match, you know, basically Summer Rae and Rusev taking on Ziggler and Lana. That's kind of the way they were, you know, looking. But I've just decided to go for Ziggler and Rusev with Summer Rae and Lana both obviously at ringside. So there's going to be a fight between the two women. Could cause distraction for either Ziggler or Rusev, costing them the match. At least that's the way I would book it. I think Rusev will win. You know, I think he's been on a bit of a downward spiral since he's lost to Cena twice, or was it 3 times? I don't know. He lost to Cena 2 or 3 times anyway, and for me, it's just never been the same. So I think they need to give Rusev a little bit more momentum. He's been a bit, like I say, on a bit of a downward spiral. I don't think it was hurt Ziggler too much. Obviously, he's just back from injury, so the injury could, play up. And they could go with something like that, and Rusev ends up getting the victory. And that might lead the rivalry to the next pay-per-view, where it could be a tag team match. Which again, guys, really surprised they didn't do it with this. I don't know if Lana's maybe not ready for the ring. I mean, her picture in there, she looks like she's in blooming ring attire. So I think that's quite weird. But yeah, I'm going to say Rusev to win, because he needs a much needed victory, because he's been a bit of a downward spiral. Wouldn't hurt Ziggler too much, and of course full support of Rusev. Not a fan of Ziggler, huge Lana fan, and yeah, like Summer Rae as well. But Ziggler for me, I'm just not a fan of Ziggler. So I'm going to say Rusev to win, and the rivalry will continue to the next pay-per-view, in my opinion. Next match we have is the Triple Threat Divas match, I suppose you could say. We've got Team Bella taking on Team Bad and taking on Team PCB. Who do I want to win? I want Team PCB. Obviously a big fan of Paige, quite like Charlotte as well. Becky Lynch for me as well is absolutely fantastic in the ring. Real big fan of Becky Lynch. As for Team Bad, I don't really like Sasha Banks. I'm not really a big fan of like Tamina or Naomi. And Team Bella, I can't stand Team Bella. They can just go and do one, in my opinion. Really can't stand them. For me, what they're doing with the whole Divas Revolution thing, I think it make absolutely no sense for Team Bella to win. Because that would just go against the whole idea of, the Divas Revolution. I think they're going to do this to try and come up with a #1 contender for the Divas Championship to take on Nikki Bella at probably the next pay-per-view. So in that case, since Nikki Bella is a heel, I think the good guys should win this match. And of course the good guys being Paige, Charlotte and Becky Lynch, Team PCB. I think it'll either be them or Team Bad, but for me it makes more sense for Team PCB to win, and they can have a match, a triple threat match or something down the line, and whoever wins that becomes #1 contender to take on Nikki Bella. That's the way I see it going, guys. Team PCB to win, and I think Team PCB will win as well. So yep, that's that one. Next match we have is Kevin Owens taking on Cesaro. For me, this match could basically steal the show. This match has got a potential to be absolutely fantastic. If you thought, John Cena versus Kevin Owens was good, I think this match could be just as good, if not better. Cesaro as well, absolutely fantastic in the ring. I'm really glad they're starting to give Cesaro more of a push. All he needs now is a new theme. His current theme is just absolutely bloody awful. It's ear piercing, it really puts me off, Cesaro's entrance, basically. It's like the worst theme in the WWE at the moment. And could do a change. Hopefully there'll be a new theme at SummerSlam, if not somewhere down the line. Because like I say, his new one's just bombing deafening. I'm really not sure who's going to win this one, guys. Probably Kevin Owens. I don't think it would hurt Cesaro too much. But the fact that Kevin Owens, again, lost to John Cena twice. It's the whole bloody Rusev situation. Losing to Cena, losing momentum. And I do think he needs to gain that momentum back. So I don't think it would hurt Cesaro too much, but it would hurt Kevin Owens. So I'm going to go for Kevin Owens to win. And I want Kevin Owens to win. I wouldn't be, upset if Cesaro wins. I'm a fan of both these guys. But the way I can see it is Kevin Owens to win, probably cheat to win, and basically have a rematch down the line where Cesaro might win. Who knows, guys? But my prediction is for Kevin Owens to win, and I'm supporting Kevin Owens as well. Oh no, not this one. I hope this is like on the pre-show, because I'm not looking forward to this. It's going to be a tag team match between Stephen Amell and Neville taking on Stardust and King Barrett. For me, the outcome of this is probably going to be absolutely dumb. Totally dumb. Stephen Amell and Neville's going to win, because obviously as soon as they have hosts or guests onto the show, they usually end up winning. So yeah, Stephen Amell and Neville will win, and just making Stardust and King Barrett look bad, basically. A big fan of Stardust and King Barrett, like Neville as well. But for me, I'm pulling for Stardust and King Barrett. But as from a prediction, since it's basically just like a guest on the show, I'm going to say Stephen Amell and Neville to pick up the victory, sadly. But hopefully I'm wrong, and hopefully Stardust and King Barrett end up with a win. Next match we have is basically it's a fatal 4-way tag team match, I suppose you could call it, for the WWE Tag Team Championships. We have, of course, the New Day, or should I say the Primetime players. I should really mention the champions first. So the Primetime players taking on the New Day, taking on Los Matadores, because, they're boring, and the Lucha Dragons. For me, this is only going to go, one of two ways. It's either going to be a retain for the Primetime players, or the New Day is going to win, because the Lucha Dragons, for me, they're good in the ring, don't get me wrong, but for me, I just think they'd be boring tag team champions. I mean, they don't talk or anything, so they don't have like promos and that, so I think they'd be quite boring as tag team champs. Los Matadores are, in my opinion, just boring. And Primetime players, ever since they become champions, again guys, absolutely boring. I really do like the Primetime players, Titus O'Neil, Darren Young. I was a fan of them before they became champions, but ever since they've been tag team champions, they've just been a bit boring, in my opinion. So, and as always, the New Day is just absolutely bloody fantastic. It just kind of blows my mind how this was a team that I absolutely hated, and it's turned into like my favourite tag team at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to say the New Day to win. We need new champs, we need entertaining champs, which of course the Primetime players are currently not. So I'm going to say the New Day to win, and I'm going to say New Day to win as well. I'm going to, support the New Day. If Titus O'Neil, Darren Young win as well, I'll be quite happy. But I do think we need more entertaining tag team champs, and I think the New Day would definitely be entertaining. They're always entertaining. Their promos are just absolutely fantastic. And I think we're going to have new champs. Yes, we are. So yeah, New Day to win, my prediction. And next we have another tag team match, which I think they should have made it a tornado tag. Personally, or maybe a table match or something. I don't know, hardcore match. I don't know. But we have the team of Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper taking on the team of Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Could this be the last time that we see Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns as a team? Could be, guys. There's rumours going around about either a Roman Reigns turn, or what I've heard mostly from most people as a Dean Ambrose heel turn. Either way, I think it would be really, really good. Especially Dean Ambrose, I do think he would make an absolutely fantastic heel. Have a feud with Roman Reigns. Maybe even aid Seth Rollins. I think that would be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, I do think they'll end up getting the victory. I don't think Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper really need a win too much. I don't know. I'm just not really that into Bray Wyatt and Luke Harper at the moment. To be honest, I'm just not really a big fan of this Wyatt family version 2. In my opinion. So I'm going to say quickly, guys, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns to pick up the victory, and later on in the night we might see a Dean Ambrose heel turn. So that's what I'm hoping anyway. I think that'll be absolutely blooming fantastic. But yeah, prediction, guys, Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, and of course supporting Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns, big Roman Reigns fan and big Dean Ambrose fan as well. Well, Dean Ambrose is my favourite wrestler at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to go for that. Next match we have is a triple threat match for the Intercontinental Championship. You've got the Intercontinental Champion Ryback taking on the Big Show and the Miz. For me, not extremely looking forward to this. Ryback, becoming quite a fan of Ryback. Big Show, boring as ever. Miz, annoying as hell. So, Ryback's not been champion for long. I don't think it'd make much sense for him to lose the belt already. So I'm just going to say straight off the bat, guys, Ryback to win, and supporting Ryback as well, since I can't stand the other two. Next match we have is the title for title match. We have United States Champion John Cena taking on the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Seth Rollins. If John Cena wins this, I am going to be so bloody pissed off. You know, it's bad enough John Cena having one title and burying people, but if he had two titles, it would just be an absolute flipping joke. Unless Sheamus cashes in, which would be quite a good thing to happen, I think. I'm not sure, guys. I'm really not sure who's going to win this one. I do think somebody's going to interfere, whether it be Dean Ambrose, whether it be, say, Sheamus. Someone's going to get involved in this match. I'm not sure, guys. I'm really not sure. I'm going to say Cena to win. Obviously supporting Seth Rollins, but you know what the WWE's like. They never like Cena to lose. So, yeah, my prediction, sadly, is going to be for John Cena to win, get both belts, but hopefully we see a Sheamus cash in. Maybe Dean Ambrose will come down, attack Cena, maybe Seth Rollins will get involved, attack Cena as well. And then, if they leave, maybe Sheamus will come down, take advantage, cash in the Money in the Bank, and become a WWE World Heavyweight Champion. For me, that would be really, really good. I'd love to see it happen that way if Cena were to win. But for Cena to walk out the night with the two titles, it's like my worst nightmare. So, like I say, guys, prediction, probably Cena to win, sadly, but supporting Seth Rollins, definitely. This is probably my least favourite match of the night. I think they could have done without it, or like I say, altered it in some way. We have got Randy Orton taking on Sheamus. But I've got to be honest, guys, I do think this match was actually better than I thought it was going to be at the last pay-per-view. Of course, Randy Orton won it, so I think this time Sheamus will probably end up winning it. Again, try and build up Sheamus for when he cashes in the Money in the Bank, maybe. So, who do I want to win? Probably going to support Randy Orton, because again, big Randy Orton fan, big Sheamus fan as well. I'm not really, too bored who wins. But for prediction, guys, I'm going to say Sheamus to win. And supporting Randy Orton, but yeah, I think Sheamus will get his revenge. And of course, we come to the last match on the card, the main event. Brock Lesnar taking on The Undertaker. And again, guys, this is one of those matches again that could go either way. But what I'm going to say is I'm probably going to say The Undertaker to win. I don't think they'd want him to come back just to lose. I think that would kind of, put a sting in his character again. It would kind of, deaden his character again. And basically, it's a new Undertaker. He looks a lot fitter than he was basically, the last two WrestleManias. He looks more like an old man. Now I think he looks more, physical, better physique, and you can tell he's been working out. He's back in shape again. I think this match will be a lot better than the WrestleMania match, and again, could go either way. But my prediction is going to be for The Undertaker to win. But I'm going to be supporting Brock Lesnar. Huge Brock Lesnar fan. But even if Undertaker wins, I'm not going to be too bored. Because like I say, I like this new Undertaker. Like I say, he's back in shape. And we can work the Undertaker again. So yeah, guys, prediction, Undertaker to win. But supporting Brock. So anyway, guys, I hope you've enjoyed this pay-per-view prediction video. Let me know what you think. Do you think Dean Ambrose will turn heel? Do you think Roman Reigns will turn heel? And are you on Team Brock or Team Undertaker? So let me know in the comments below, guys. Talk about anything to do with the pay-per-view. And I will catch you all in the next video. See you guys. Thanks for watching. And as always, enjoy the show. Because I think it's going to be a hell of a good show. See you guys.